Hey, hello. So it's Saturday, it's coming up towards 9 o'clock, so that can only mean one thing as a runner. It's parkrun time. I'll tell you all about it before and after, and maybe during, if I've got any breath. Immediately parks up for the parkrun. Why? Oh, that's a happy coincidence. There's a Greg Zanacosta. Yes.
Have a coffee. John, welcome to number 666.
So while this chap is doing the announcements, I'll tell you what Parkrun, well, I'll start telling you what Parkrun is. It was founded in 2004 by a chap called Paul Sinton Hewitt, no less, in Bushy Park, Teddington, London. So that was the first one in 2004, and there was about 7 people there, I think. Now, Parkrun is in over 20 countries all over the world, and there's also a junior parkrun now, which is a 2-kilometre distance. The standard one for everyone is a 5-kilometre run, and it's in all kinds of places: parks, beaches, forests. It's great. You get a barcode, you get that on, you register on www.parkrun.com, and you get a barcode and you give that in, or you just show that at the end of the run with the barcode that the marshals have given to you, and you get an official time, and it will be either texted to you by choice, your choice, or emailed to you, or it will be on the Parkrun site, website. Right, that's enough for now. I'll go and get warmed up. And another good thing about Parkrun is it's free, totally free. You can go on the parkrun.com website and buy some merchandise if you want, like t-shirts, plastic barcodes, or something that you put in your trainer laces or whatever, so you've always got your barcode with you. But the actual event's all free, and it's for all ages, all abilities. You're even allowed to walk around it if you want. There's always a tail walker or tail runner at the end, and yes, don't feel you've got to be a seasoned, fast veteran runner to come and do these things, because you haven't. You just rock up and do it with your barcode, of course. So I'm actually at Eaton Parkrun today. It's one of the most popular ones in Norwich. Goes around Eaton Park about 3.5 times, and these are all the intrepid runners going to the start, and it starts at 9 o'clock, so I better get moving. So here we are at the start. The start time in the UK is 9 o'clock, but there's various start times across the world. I know in Australia they start at 7 o'clock, all down to the heat, isn't it? And they're going to start in a second, I better hurry up. Some of the Scandinavian countries, I think it starts at 9:30 to give them a chance to warm up. So yes, all good. I'll speak to you in a bit. And they're off. So that's the 5k parkrun done. The runner's coming in behind me. Not to say I was first by any stretch, I was taking it fairly easy. This is my barcode. I'll go and take it over to one of the barcode scanners behind me. Bear with me. And this is where you get your barcode scanned. So the barcode scanner keeps the barcode that the marshal of the finish gives you, but they scan that before they keep it, and they scan your individual personal barcode as well, and that's what ties it all up. It's not rocket science, is it? If I can understand it. And at the end of the parkrun, the runners all stay in the order they finished in, like the good citizens that runners are. So they're all in order for the kind of well, basically for the results, for the finish. So no one's nipping in front of anyone else and trying to claim they were first in front of them. Still on times though, it doesn't ultimately matter, but well, I suppose it does matter. Anyhow, I'll stop rambling. This is the finish, runners coming in. So they funnel in at the end there, see? Plenty of marshals, they're all top people, they're all volunteers. I could probably do volunteering a few more times myself. So here's the finish. A few fast runs towards the finish, and not everyone's going to race. You can't race every run, and this isn't all about racing parkrun. It's about the kind of social side of it. Most parkruns have a kind of a coffee and cake thing afterwards, or they're near a cafe or whatever. So yes, it's brilliant. And what a beautiful day for a run, or just a beautiful day in general, really, isn't it? In towards the finish. Brilliant, what a way to start the day. There's other good ways, of course, but yeah, this gets you out of bed. Good finish, well done everyone. So having said earlier that Parkrun was started with about 7 people by this Paul Sinton Hewitt chap, now there's 7 million people registered worldwide, and the fastest time is something like 13 minutes 45, and the slowest time is the slowest time. It's not a race. Like I said earlier, you're allowed to walk it if you want, so there's always a tail marker, so you haven't got to run it. You can walk it, part walk, part run all the way, walk all the way, you know what I mean. I'll quickly read out the countries it's currently in. It's in 23 countries at the moment, so Australia, Austria, Canada, Denmark, Eswatini, might be a typo, Finland, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, I might have to do that one, Namibia, Netherlands, done one in Holland, done one on a Saturday before the Amsterdam Marathon, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Russia, Singapore, South Africa, Sweden, UK, USA. Done several in England, obviously, and also one in Australia, in Perth. There's one round a place called Bibra Lake in Perth, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's like eucalyptus trees on the way all around the lake, and even though you're starting early, they warm up and they like give out this lovely eucalyptus fragrance. It's like running round a shower. I mentioned the junior parkrun earlier as well, so that's the 2 kilometre distance, whereas the normal one is 5 kilometres. And the junior parkrun, they've got to be between the ages of 4 and 14, and but children can do the normal parkrun. I think if they're accompanied, makes sense, wouldn't it? Common sense, as we said on a previous vlog. Should have mentioned earlier, if you're somewhere you're not familiar with and you want to see if there's a parkrun about, just go on parkrun.com and it lists all the places where it's at. Yeah, I've done some great ones, several in England, Poland, done the Warsaw one, Amsterdam in Holland, Perth, Bibra Lake in Australia. Some countries are surprising it's not in, so like Spain and that, France, you'd think they'd have them, but you know, especially with their weather. But yeah, not every country has them, but there's about 23 countries currently have them. And yeah, obviously book your holidays around where there's a parkrun, don't you? Always a good sight on any run, the finish. So that's that all done. There's all the happy runners congregating and chatting after. So yeah, I think I said earlier, this one's at Eaton Park in Norwich. This is where most people meet before and after, what we call the quadrangle, I think. And behind me there's a cafe, there's toilets, all those kind of things. And only about 200 or 300 metres away there's a row of shops with cafe and everything, so you're not going to go thirsty. All good. So, having said that, I'm going to go and get a drink. This park is beautiful. I remember during the proverbial COVID lockdown, me and a bunch of reprobate mates used to come over to Eaton Park when we were allowed out, but we weren't allowed in places. We used to come over out on a Saturday and laden with beer, wine, picnic stuff, and get bladdered, basically. See, that's why you run, so you can drink more. I'm not condoning drinking, of course. You just got to live, haven't you, though? Look at this. Beautiful. What a park. How beautiful is all this? Getting towards late September as well. I'll try not to whiz around too fast. Excellent. Now, as luck would have it, I seem to have ended up by what some of my mates uncharitably call Pikey Greg's. Now, I don't think it's pikey. Do you? There's nothing pikey about it. It's not big and clever to call places like names like that. I try and tell them, but I'm just going to pop in now and get a cup of tea. While I'm waiting for my tea, look at these lovely cakes. Look. Tempting, isn't it? There's a half-eaten one down there. Do you want that one? That one looks quite nice. Somehow I've ended up in the centre of Norwich after Parkrun with an egg and bacon roll. Look how we coffee. Beautiful day.